I don't know if I was supposed to dance there, but I'd rather not. Good evening, everybody. It has been an absolutely fantastic evening. I'm so thrilled, and also it's a very emotional evening, in a way, for me, for us. We haven't been a group, we haven't performed or sang together for 28 years. We broke up in '82. And I never think we will reunion again. It's a bit too late for that. I must also say, being a grandmother, I have felt like a teenager tonight. I've had such fun, and it's like being at a private rock and roll party, you know, see all your favorites, being inspired by them again. It has been absolutely fantastic. I'm so thrilled by this evening. And we are, of course, very honored and happy and grateful to have been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, to be a part of this illustrious group of very talented people, many of them being our inspiration and our role models. And this is kind of beyond all you can ever dream of. As we haven't played together for such a long time, I actually want to give my thanks to the fellow members in the band, Benny, Bjorn, Agneta. Agneta and Bjorn are very sorry they cannot be here tonight, but they send their love, and they are, of course, very grateful, very honored to be a part of this. And even if they are not here tonight, they are here in spirit. I spoke to Agneta today actually because I wanted to hear how she was and how she felt about that, and she was very emotional and very proud to be inducted in this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I also want to say thank you to Stickan Andersson, our late manager. He was also called the fifth member of ABBA. He was a great guy, and without him, I don't think we would have been where we are today, standing here tonight. Thank you. And I'm truly very touched by what once started as partnerships a long time ago, and that this has brought us here tonight. I also wish to say thank you to all our fans, our very loyal fans all around the world. I know some of them are here today. Ones, for example, have traveled all the way from Australia to be here just for this and to meet us in person. I think this is so moving. And I also want to say thank you to one of our biggest fans, and that's my grandson, Jonathan, sitting over there. He has always loved our music, although he's a heavy metal musician. He loved our music, and he loved his grandmother. I'm very proud of you, darling. Love you. Benny.
Hi, Gary. You know, this is so absolutely incredible to stand here. You should know that Sweden is a great country to live in. But when I grew up in the 50s, well, all of us who grew up in the 50s in Sweden, we had no radio. So therefore, we couldn't hear the rhythm and blues and the rock and roll. There was a radio, there was one channel, public service channel, and they would play maybe 1 hour, 2 hours of music per day, whistle while you work kind of programs. And they would start with a classical number, and then we'll go all through all sorts of music. And if we were lucky, they would play one popular song at the end of that show. That's what we had. So we were fed up, not fed up, we were fed with Swedish folk music, Italian arias, French chansons, German schmaltz and John Philip Sousa. And not so bad actually, because put that all together and it becomes what you can hear, well, some of it from on the ABBA records. So even if we didn't have any blues, like you would call blues in Sweden, we have some kind of blues, because above the 59th, what's it called, the latitude, the north latitude, from eastern Russia through Finland into Scandinavia, there's this melancholy belt. Sometimes mistaken for the vodka belt. And if you live in a country like Sweden with 5-6 months of snow, and the sun disappears totally for like 2 months, that would be reflected in the work of artists, I believe. So, I mean, it's definitely in the Swedish folk music. You can hear it in the Russian folk songs. You can hear it in the music from Jean Sibelius or Edvard Grieg from Norway. You can see it in the eyes of Greta Garbo. And you can hear it in the voice of Jussi Björling. And actually, you can hear it in the sound of Frida and Agneta on some of our songs too. And for those who are observant enough, they might even spot it in the old Ingmar Bergman movie. So no radio, but there were record shops. So I bought my first record in 1957, Jailhouse Rock with Elvis Presley, with a great B-side, Treat Me Nice. And from there on, there was really no turning back, because, and if it wasn't for those songs, you know, by Lieber Stoller, Goffin King, the Beach Boys records, Lennon McCartney, you know, Ray Davies, the Motown catalog, Joni Mitchell or Chuck Berry and all those others, we would not be here tonight. So I think ABBA is a mix of all this European stuff that we had when we were young kids, and also what came after that. And you know, I was thinking the other day, just before we came here to New York, that if all the members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame never existed, what would the world be like then? You can think about that for a while. I think it would be pretty dull. So the inspiration that we've had from all those wonderful songwriters and performers, combined with this European thing, is what made it possible for us in ABBA to reach out with music to the rest of the world in a time when all pop or rock acts were either American or English. And now finally, these songs have brought us all the way into the great Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, where all our heroes already are. And for that, and I speak for all four of us, Agneta, Frida, Björn and myself, I say that for that we are deeply, deeply honored. Thank you. We can play some Swedish blues.